A historic year of politics in Arkansas, now wrapping up as we head into the new year. But before we do, it's time to take a look back at what happened. And the list, as you can imagine, is long. Fox 16, Samantha Boyd joining us live in front of the Capitol this evening to recap some of the more significant political highlights and what they mean for the natural state. Samantha, that's a long list for you to cover.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm not sure really where to even begin, but I can say it was truly a year of democracy playing out as Arkansans showed up to the Capitol wanting their voice to be heard in some of the huge decision making, both in the legislative session and then also in the special session. But I think anyone can attest to this, anyone who's followed politics over the last year in Arkansas. Republicans here at the state Capitol remain as in control as ever.
I, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
The year kicked off with the leader herself, Governor Sarah Sanders. She was sworn in, making history as the state's first female governor and daughter of a former governor.
Congratulations, Governor.
Her predecessor, Asa Hutchinson, leaving the governor's office after 8 years, hoping to be promoted to the Oval Office.
Today, I am announcing that I am a candidate for President of the United States.
Despite his low polling numbers, he's still in the race and is now gearing up for the Iowa caucus.
Do you think you'd ever be here right now running for president?
No.
Back home at his old stomping grounds, things heated up quickly. More than 900 bills passed during the legislative session, including major overhauls to the state's education system with the LEARNS Act, and then a prison reform bill.
Those are major investments that will literally change the trajectory of our state for the better.
The LEARNS Act seeing opposition from even a few on the conservative side of the aisle. However, it passed overwhelmingly by the majority Republican legislature.
I would say that 50% of them are trying to get close to the governor, and the other 50% are afraid of her. This bill will come back to haunt you.
The Capitol cleared out after session ended, but not for long.
Today, I'm calling a special session of the legislature.
The main focus of the September special session was tax cuts and the Freedom of Information Act. Sanders sought to make changes to the law, saying it was for the privacy and safety of her family. But staying on theme, it was not met without some pushback from Arkansans and a few legislators.
This is one of the craziest days I have seen at the Capitol.
The news cycles quickly shifted as questions over her office's purchase of a $19,000 lectern have been at the forefront of people's minds for months and have even made national news.
You guys may want to look at a different business plan. While we are focused on things that actually impact our state and impact Arkansans, the media wants to spend all of their time focused on things that frankly don't.
An audit approved in October to look into that purchase is expected to be released as soon as a few weeks from now.
You know, that reimbursement needs to be looked at.
For us here at Fox 16 covering the Capitol, it was a year full of interviews with the policymakers themselves and regular Arkansans, keeping a close eye on it all.
You don't really think of Arkansas as a political powerhouse, but I think we're getting some more attention.
Now, to no one's surprise, there's a lot that we can look ahead to in 2024, and that starts with constitutional amendments that you could see on your November 2024 ballots. Those issues range from abortion access to changing how elections work to try and create more secure elections in the future. Of course, we'll continue to follow all of those and keep you posted in 2024. Reporting live from the Capitol, Samantha Boyd, Fox 16 News.